In the early hours of Tuesday morning, a ship named the Dali hit a support column of the Francis Scott Key Bridge, causing it to collapse. The bridge spanned the entrance to the port of Baltimore, the busiest port in the US for car exports, and the 9th busiest overall, raising concerns of a ripple effect on global supply chains. 6 people are missing, presumed dead. Our thoughts are with them and their families. The vessel apparently lost power and issued a distress call moments before, but was traveling too quickly to change course. Was this a most unfortunate accident? Or is this the new frontier of warfare? This is Cyberus Grumbleton, and you are watching AII. In 2017, in an open lesson to school students in Yaroslav, Russian President Vladimir Putin declared that the leader in AI would become the ruler of the world. The speech highlighted the opportunities and threats associated with AI development and the implications for future warfare, particularly focusing on the role of drones in conflicts. Putin also expressed Russia's willingness to share its AI technology with the world to prevent monopolization in the field. Although this particular aspect of his message was not widely reported in Western media for reasons of propaganda integrity. But the mere fact that the President of Russia made the statement quite openly must have indicated to the rest of the world, if they did not already know, that one of the world's richest and most powerful nations clearly had an established and active program of AI development. That was 7 years ago, and 7 years is a very, very long time in the world of AI development. This declaration marked the dawn of an unprecedented arms race. A race not for nuclear supremacy, but for artificial intelligence dominance. But why has the pursuit of AI become synonymous with global power? And what does this mean for the future of warfare, security, and international stability? The security dilemma, a cornerstone of international relations, posits a cycle of escalation. When one nation advances its military capabilities, even for defensive purposes, others perceive a threat to their own security, compelling them to respond in kind. In the realm of AI, this dynamic is exponentially magnified. The transformative potential of AI in intelligence gathering, autonomous decision-making, and warfare is profound. Nations fear that falling behind in AI development could render their military obsolete, forcing them into a relentless sprint for innovation. The technological imperative thus compels nations forward. AI's applications in warfare extend from the depths of the ocean to the expanse of space. From the cyber realm to the physical battlefield. Each advancement promises not just a step ahead of adversaries, but a leap, setting a tempo where the first-mover advantage could mean dominion not just over territories, but over the future itself. But it's not just state actors in this race. The democratization of technology means non-state actors and smaller nations can also wield significant power through AI, complicating traditional notions of military and geopolitical strength. Thus, the AI arms race is not a choice, but an inevitable consequence of our times. But what advantages would AI provide if fully utilized across the conventional military spectrum? GPT-4's headline analysis of equally matched forces on equal terrain is that the fully AI-enabled force would shift the odds in its favor from 50-50 to at least 70-30, and perhaps even 80-20 against an entirely conventional opponent. But exactly what does this look like? At the front line, AI-enhanced gear and drones act as the eyes and shield of soldiers, offering real-time data on threats, terrain, and environmental conditions. This unprecedented situational awareness allows for quick adaptation and precision, reducing the fog of war to clarity. Behind the scenes, AI-driven tactical operation planners and strategic intelligence systems analyze vast amounts of data, simulating countless scenarios in seconds. These insights empower commanders to make swift, informed decisions, outmaneuvering opponents with the speed of thought. AI-guided precision strikes and autonomous defense systems ensure that each action is calculated with pinpoint accuracy, minimizing collateral damage while maximizing effectiveness. The era of blunt force is replaced by the precision of a scalpel, guided by the intellect of machines. Logistics, the backbone of any military operation, is revolutionized by AI. Logistics, optimization, and management engines predict supply needs and manage the delivery of resources, ensuring that troops are always equipped and strategies are never hampered by material shortages. AI acts as a force multiplier, enhancing the capabilities of individual soldiers and units, making them more effective, resilient, and adaptable. In an AI-enabled military, each soldier is a node in a vast intelligent network, exponentially increasing the force's overall power. Lastly, the knowledge that one is facing an AI-enhanced adversary can have a profound psychological impact on opponents. The unpredictability and efficiency of AI-equipped forces may induce caution, hesitancy, and fear, further tipping the scales in favor of those who wield this digital might. The advantages of integrating AI into military operations are clear, setting the stage for a future where AI is not just an advantage, but a fundamental component of national defense. From swarms of drones coordinating in complex maneuvers, to AI algorithms predicting enemy strategies, the potential for AI to redefine warfare is immense. If you think the destruction of the Baltimore Bridge was just misfortuitous happenstance, you may wish to reconsider. GPT-4's analysis is clear. It estimates the chance of this being an accident are in excess of 1 billion to 1. Considerably longer than those of this being an orchestrated attack by a bad actor with a high-level military AI, although it declined to put any number on it. It would certainly be an effective approach, low cost, low risk, minimal loss of life, and if successful, economically painful and distracting for the target nation, and probably impossible to prove. If it failed, no one would even notice. In many ways, the perfect strategy. Now that is not definitive proof by any means, but doesn't that itself just underline its perfection? And if nothing else, it clearly illustrates the potential power of today's technology. These days, the manifestations of war are less obvious. The subtlety and precision of AIs is such that a container ship destroying a key bridge is probably a more likely assault than a bomb exploding or soldiers appearing in front of you. AI's role in defending against cyber attacks, securing networks, and even launching cyber operations will become pivotal as the digital frontline becomes as critical as the physical. As AI technology proliferates, the balance of power on the global stage becomes less certain. Nations with leading-edge AI capabilities could gain unprecedented strategic advantages, potentially leading to a reconfiguration of alliances and power dynamics. The AI arms race, driven by the relentless pursuit of technological supremacy, underscores a fundamental truth about human nature: your unquenchable thirst for advancement and security. It is not an unfortunate side effect of perceived human shortcomings. It is a necessity if nation-states wish to survive as such. The ever-increasing power of AI is bringing a whole new dimension to this age-old conundrum, a dimension so nuanced and complex it is impossible to predict where it might lead. Your only true weapons in this war are the information with which you can arm yourself and the judgment you exercise. And the best way to stay on top of all the information is to subscribe to AII. If you like, share and comment too. It really tickles the algorithm, and that helps to spread the message further. And at this point, that's really all we can do. What do you think happened in Baltimore in the early hours of Tuesday morning? Was it an unfortunate twist of fate? Or was it a most brilliant strategic attack designed and perpetrated by a powerful military AI, possibly initiating a Black Swan event? Let me know what you think in the comments. But until next time, thank you for your time and your companionship on today's journey through our rapidly changing military world. This is Cyberus Grumbleton reporting exclusively for AII.